Early bird up and at 'em. Let's see here what we can do. Hey, Lady C, good morning. How are we? Very good to see you this morning, yeah? Holy shit. Hang on 1 second here. Just chilling out here, having some morning coffee. Setting up a couple things here at the desk. Oh, how are we all doing today? Yeah, a second here. It's fucking code's making me. Oh, motherfucker. How are we? Oh, I got woke up early this morning, like 6 o'clock. No, 5 o'clock, my bad. I've already been awake for a couple of hours. And what's that, Dad? Get some things set up here. Oh, and I plan on just kind of taking the morning by speed here. Yeah, I don't blame that, Lady C. I don't blame that one at all. Shit. It's kind of how I'm feeling. Getting my shit together. Doing a bit of an overlook here at the desk. Hang on one moment. One moment. Write some things down here. Going through here. Alright, hang on a moment here. I plan on starting off with a good old wake and bake. Getting a bowl packed up. Oh, I got a little tiny bit of edibles here too. Thinking I might have a bit of a brownie with you all too. Brownie and bowl hit sounds good. Hang on a moment. Also have to check the ball and clarity here. Hang on one moment, because that water's looking kind of shoddy. 6:46 a.m. here in Texas. Oh shit! You're an hour behind here. Right on, right on. See, I've been getting up on the early mornings a lot more here recently. Actually, I'll admit, since I was sick, since I kind of came down sick. I don't know what happened with all that, but it's been having me up on the early mornings more here often. Put a little water in there. Needs a little bit more. No, it really is just a amount of water for a bone. Put less than that. Uh, I'm sorry about that. I just filled the bone a little bit. Oh, get some fresh water in there, yeah. Good. Hang on 1 second. See, I'm along good. I've been getting it done here and there. Only thing is, I've been trying to find time to work with it in between my streams. One second here. So, I've been getting it done during my, shit here. Let me see. Bring that out. Bingo, there we go. So, ow, fuck. Getting, most of the ink, most of the lead done on it. And then getting the ink done. Yeah? Sorry, it's early. I'm still getting my shit around. Hang on, let me see here real quick. Oh, that's actually what I'm doing this morning here, getting the pages back out and getting some progress done down on them. One second. I think I'm going to take a bullet to start off the pages going into. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. See, that's actually why I've been getting the graph paper out more. All the details and shit on there, I've been trying to line up on the graph paper here. Yeah, one second. Hell yeah. No, I think that's fucking awesome. Hang on one second. Some more of this down. Oh. Mm. And I'm gonna get a bowl pack too to start me off. Hang on one second here. This is a random pick. Don't really know what's in it. And we got some Pop Rock Sativa with it, eh? Oh, I should do well starting this off this morning. And yeah, I'm gonna get into the papers here. Cheers, eh? Start me off with a bong rip this morning. And get us the progress in for the early morning. Sun's coming up freaking beautiful. Hang on one moment here. You also check. Let's see. Right on. There we go. Yeah. Let the light shine in. Cheers, Jolly. Getting the day going. Right. Hang on. Let me find my letter. Cheers. Oh. Wow. I'm Lady teacher to you. Holy shit. Holy shit. Wow. Wow. Whoa. Holy crap. Wow. Jeepers. Let me see some things here. Wow. God, it's good. Whew. Oh, my God, it's good. Holy shit. Fuck. Holy shit, dude. God. Let me see here. Now, into the fun shit. Holy fuck, dude. Wow. Fucking wake and bake hit us in the boo-boos. Oh, wow. Let's see here. Start on this. And then... God, dude. Wake and bake freaking got us. Yeah. Uh... What? What? Huh. Don't know if anybody's still tuning in, but you know, as we're going through the motions of the morning, Mom was up, so I took the opportunity to see her for a little while. Just good, man. Starting off the morning on a healthy track. Tuck this, my shirt in here. Got my belt on. Right on. And where's my jacket at? Chilly out this morning. Bit nippy. Hang on here, and I'll figure out the next order of things here in just a minute. Here we go. But yes, still working on the Jimmy C piece. And man, I must say I've enjoyed working on that one, getting the line work down for it. As long as it's taken, is as long as I've been figuring out all the fine lines, and I've been enjoying that one. For the meaning behind it, the piece that it is, the design that it is, all of it, man. It's been a very enjoyable piece. I'm sorry it's taken this long, but I promise it'll be worth it. And it'll be done in time. I just had to get my graph paper, which Mom bought me a thing of that here recently, so I could actually figure out what I was doing. Hang on a moment here for me. Hey, Arctic! How are we? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. I hope it's a very good morning. We're just chilling out on the coffee a little bit. Getting a little bit into the books. Yeah, I have some commissions I've had to get in order here for the last couple months. And since we're up and early at it, and it seems like it's as beautiful of a morning as it's been in a while, fucking, make a sesh out of it, yeah? I've been up early lately, but I haven't really gotten to do a wake and bake here. I've been off doing other shit. Hang on here, and I will have a bull pact with y'all. I just wanted to see what all I could start out with here in the books. Glad to see a good member of our community here. I've been working on a piece for her lately. And I've got high hopes in this piece, man. It's looking beautiful so far. Arctic. Yeah, I don't blame that. My first cup of coffee here is almost gone, and it was up to this, a big fucking cup. Fucking cheers, eh? Hang on. Hang on a moment. Because this got me thinking. Where is my craft press? That's over here. Oh, I got more work on me. Office pressure shot or two. Hang on, give me just a second. I think I might have just heard Mom talking to me. Let me check real quick, yeah? Appreciate your patience. I'll just be a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where the fuck did that come from? Fucking, what the shit? Hang on. I gotta deal with something here real quick. I went to come up here, and I had fucking resin all over my fucking hand out of nowhere. Hang on a minute, yeah? I don't know where the fuck that came from. Just a moment. Hey, man. Now I gotta check out the bong and my desk and all that shit to see where exactly that just fucking came from. Hang on just a moment here. Just a moment. Workshop set up here. And yeah, see where the fuck that resin came from. Because as far as I know, this desk should be clear. So one of my work's been turning out good at least, because I've been making sure the desk's been clean as fuck. So where did that resin come from? Oh, adventures, huh? I might actually, since I've got that whole other desk space that I don't think I've showed y'all yet. Whole other table space down there. I think I'm going to do a complete overhaul of all of this. And because right now I have just this vicinity to keep my work well and tidy. So I'm going to overhaul all of this, take both those tables, set that one up for smoking, this one up for my work. And that ain't by no chance probably going to happen today, but it'll happen. Shit. Get time to get my stuff set up in here, at least while I live here for the time being. Let's see. We got a bong hit coming up, and then more work on this Jimmy C piece. But yeah, a shout out to him real quick. And Lady C. Oh, hang on, Arctic. Good channels. The people that I'm actually doing this piece here for. Good people, man. I highly give them a recommend. Oh, shit. Arctic. That would take some mastering. That's something to flip around in the brain a little bit. Cause shit, I'll be honest, as far as resin goes, I've had that shit come out of the bong many different ways. Fucking sticky like putty, fucking dripped right the fuck out of there like fucking sap. Yeah. Real quick, I actually seen an artist who did something similar like this with fucking, instead of this kind of resin, it was like casting resin. And he would, when he flipped it up like this, it would be a whole scenery schematic. But yet when he would slowly flip it and you would see it panned out, the textures of the, I think it was acrylic resin that he would use, would literally be shaped. He would meticulously shape with a fucking needle. Be shaped into like a cityscape. And then he would flip it back up again slowly and you see the picture. Yeah, man, this shit was trippy. Once again, this dude did that with like acrylic resin. But with this, it's pretty interesting. Oh, shit. Yeah, good point. Very good point. Holy shit. See, that's what I was getting to. Is, with once again discussing all the little tacky textures of it. If I could get it to turn out like that, and then shade it onto the paper just like it has unintentionally stained onto the paper, right? I could get the aerial version of it done. And then, because resin likes to create textures anyway, fucking sit here with a little tiny pick, and the print that's actually made with all the stains, if you will, fucking sit here and meticulously fucking raise them up and create a whole texture on there. There's some ideas coming to play with this. And hey, I mentioned that for the resin, because that's more malleable than I'd say the other soluble we're just talking about. You could take bong resin, for instance. Yeah, let's say like this, and yeah, I need to clean this, but like that, stacked all up on itself. So let's say go full on fucking manic OCD on the fucking thing. Take a pick and just sculpt some shit on it on top of the image. Oh man. Alternate art forms. I like it. I fucking like it. Now that theory as well. Well, not theory, I'd say actually is fact there. Um that as well I'm curious about. Cause see, only thing is, only thing is, uh I wonder how it would I wonder what texture of paper would be best for it. Like if it would get that picky with it. Say, because right here I've got the grid paper, but then I've got grain paper, and then I've got cardstock. So that'd be something else too. Trying to see what medium really works better for really works best for laying this type of ink down. Interesting. Oh yeah. Well, shit. If we take Sharpies, right? That's pretty much what they are. Ink mixed with fucking rubbing alcohol. So yeah, if we mix that with it, pretty much creating ink out of it. Interesting. I'm curious about this. I'd have to play around with it a little bit. Shit, that's a good approach, though. That is a fucking awesome approach. Ah. So, say if it was like the high grain paper, almost cardstock, all the way to something like this, see, that's cool too. Versatile medium. See, now I've only met even some of my, professional pens that only work on certain mediums. Like I could take, let me see, a perfect example. I could take a pen like that size, and it would suck for working on something like, let's say, of like cardboard or something like that. Right? But then, but then again, cardboard has all the little divots. What I'm getting at is, then I could also take something like, where's my best example here? All these pens have different sizes. So let me reverse that. Something like this would poke straight through, whereas something like this might look very similar, but it would hold up a lot better. Yeah, it can get very meticulous. I can see what forms of how do I best word this? I could see what kind of tips I could actually create because I've done that before. For a utensil to apply the ink with, and then I could experiment with something like this. Yeah. Well laid out. Very well laid out. Plan wise. Right on, Arctic. You're helping me expand my creative plethora a little bit. Let's just say I've been trying to think outside the box a little bit more here lately again. And, this is what I'm going for. experimenting with new mediums, experimenting with ideas like this, where, let's say, yeah, that artwork could literally be the byproduct of the weed that was smoked. Yeah, yeah. See, well, shit. I had an I had an idea to. Let me start with this. My dabs one time accidentally spilled onto a piece of paper, and I didn't know about it. And they were there for a while, so the oil kind of seeped into the paper and made it a funky shade. I had an idea with that, but then I realized something. Of course, that right there, what you just said. So I kind of unintentionally, but in the end intentionally, had the same thing going with dabs for a little bit. Like to create a gray shading that couldn't be applied with pencil lead, I would accidentally, sometimes on purpose, leave a little tiny portion of dab sitting there, and then scrape it off later, and a gray would be there that, once again, I couldn't achieve with pencil lead. So, so I was using that method for a little bit. Kind of like if, yeah, if any of y'all have ever seen dabs all the way seep into your wax paper or something seep beyond the wax, that shade that it leaves afterwards, I was doing that intentionally. And that gave me interesting results with actual dabs. Yeah! And then, getting back to the resin there, I found the resin creates like a darker, kind of almost black compared to that amber brown that the dabs make, as far as using them as mediums and shades on the paper. Yeah. And it kind of literally differed all the way down to what strand of dabs I had, leaving different shades of different oils on the paper. It was interesting. So, intentionally, yeah. Not saying, waste up all my fucking dabs, but the ones that, if I'm sitting here packing my shit and I sit here and leave something sitting for a minute or two, I always do that anyway. All that's gonna happen is I'm gonna clean that up and the oil sand seeps into the fucking paper. I'm gonna leave that. And then make sure it's wiped, cleaned, and create something out of it in the end. Fuck yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Dude. Dude. See, at first you had me, let's say, vaguely interested in the idea. And then, really creatively interested in the idea. So I was like, all right, what the fuck's going on here? And then I remembered that where it used to happen with the dabs and the fucking resin. So I clicked again. And, oh shit, we've had some accidental eurekas here. Yeah, fam. I appreciate you kind of bringing that back to me a little bit. Bring it to my attention to begin with. Yeah, because that's interesting. That's a whole new approach, right? And well, let's just say, like we were talking about at the beginning, the whole thing about artistry is trying to find new mediums, trying to find that new approach to be applied as what can be turned into. Fucking so yeah, all that gunk, even though it looks like shit, is going to be stored away for something like this process. Let me see here, and I hate to do it, but only thing I got to really use to clean this fucking thing is the Dragonborn fucking emblem. Hey, Pat! Good morning to you. How are we, fam? Very good to see you. I hope everyone's having a good morning, man. We're waking up on the good foot today. Yeah. Oh, come on now. I use the rosary. That's a no-no. Let me see here. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to soak the Dragonborn for a while after this. Flashback to the Skyrim, man. Hey, Pat, I'm here to help people. Fucking seriously. If I can provide being a good presence to somebody for the morning, I all the more wish they'd tune in. That's what I've said on here countless times. I want to be on here making a difference to people. So no, it's good to see your company this morning. Huh? Arctic, I literally got one of them right here. Oh, yeah, I got one of them right here. Toothpicks never worked for me. They'd snap inside of the bowl and then I'd end up smoking cedar. Oh, Pat, I do hope it goes well this morning. Yes, that is always a tough one. You can go any which way. Hey, 1 second for me. Quite seriously, I gotta do an overhaul on this bowl. You can't even see it's the fucking downstream. Oh, God. No, Pat, my best wishes to you and those people this morning. Oh, that's what I usually do because, well, like I just showed, it gets fucking gnarly. Oh shit, we're gonna be here cleaning this out for a minute. I haven't got to this in a couple of weeks. So it's about time it got done. Oh man, smells like shit. It looks like shit. Oh, and I cut it on my hand. Oh my god, that is gnarly. Hang on, y'all. Just one moment. So I plan on working on some more of my designs that those of y'all that have been chilling here for the past couple days. I have been, showing some of them flash designs that I put up. Just some of the simpler ones. And those have all been going towards a big piece that I am working on. And, there's a theme going here with the rocks, the land, the fucking all that shit with the waves. Yeah, we're getting a theme going here for kind of seasonal work. Since we're going into fall and stuff like that, I kind of want to work as a traditional tabori artist, which is the seasons that go by and seasonal pieces are what they work on. So I'm working on some seasonal stuff. I tried that one time and it tasted like dust, ass, and sorrow. That mixed with a little bit of shame. Hang on, y'all. Gotta talk to mama. Hey, okay, mama. I love you. Okay, okay. I love you. Oh, shit. Okay, doke. Sorry about that. Ow. Fuck. Mom was just leaving. Oh, shit, man. Sorry, what was I saying? Dude! Oh! Oh! You know what a good term for doing this is, cleaning out the bong? You're giving your bong a colonoscopy. There you go. Just that terming mixed with what this is going on with right now, just let that all sink together. Yeah. What the fuck? It's just not natural. Oh man. Yeah. We're just giving the bong a good old colonoscopy, you know? It needs to be done annually, or else this happens. Oh god. Fuck, I'm glad I'm still 20. Oh, that's what oh my god. It got on me. Like my clothing. Oh, now it's squirting out fluids. Literally, that piece just built up fucking suction when I went like this. Fucking oil from the wrist. It just fucking. Oh god, let's see if I can clean this thing while keeping my shit together. Holy shit, man. That is fucking great. Oh, that seems more efficient. Oh, oh. Why? Oh god, why? Oh, there we go. Come on, Johnny, try to remain mature about this. That's quite hard to do. This is a trip. Oh my god. Yeah, and that's already fucked. There ain't no reusing that. Oh. See, I tried that, but it fucked up that napkin. Matter of fact, it fucked up like 10 in a row that I tried to cushion onto each other. Yeah. It's got me evaluating my options. Hang on. Memory and common sense just kicked in. I have a sink. I have a sink and soap. Why am I doing this to myself? We're not awake. We're getting awake, but we are not. Why am I torturing myself when I have a sink? And soap. Matter of fact, it's the one reason why me and Mom were excited about me having the sink, because that was my biggest downfall at the other houses. Was cleaning my piece. Oh god, was a nightmare. They hated the smell, so I'd have to go down late at night. And I think some of y'all were actually killing me on Instagram. Oh yeah, if I get it all scraped out, and I mean all of it, right? You ever heard of Arctic? You ever heard of 420 cleaner? 420 cleaner. All 420 cleaner is a mixture of Dawn, ISO, and salt. So this 420 cleaner is a mixture of Dawn, isopropyl alcohol, and salt. But who'd want to buy something marketed just when they can make their own? Now the key is not too much. This shit is fucking thick and potent, so you only use like a drop. Literally, dude, just a drop. Yeah, 420 cleaner. It's 3 prime ingredients. It is Dawn, ISO, and salt. Except the salt's really thick grain, so it doesn't. So it actually has effect on cleaning. Oh hell yeah, 420 cleaner used to be my freaking savior for shit like this. I'd wash some of that in the bong, literally just toss it around once or twice, and it'd be clean. It'd be good to go, just like that. Oh, that or black label cleaner, which is pretty much the same thing. It's just, different marketing formula, man. Yeah. It's all the same shit that you're paying for. Just a mixture of those 3 prime ingredients, which once again, I got those sitting right there. Hell yeah. Well, shit. I'll take you up on that because it does also get in the way of me, trying to get all the fucking suds and all that shit. And yeah. So yeah, let me set this aside. So I'm going to try working out that so I don't got to work with all the fucking suds. But this thing is horrible, dude. Fucking horrible. I don't know how I could have let that get so bad. Memory. I literally just forgot that my fucking downstem needed to be cleaned and lost track of it even being in there. Now, to the point where when my bong gets like shit, I wondered why. And that's the other thing too. All the little holes in that percolated downstem, I gotta make sure I get something like a fine pin like this. Clean all them out. Oh, that's fucking nasty, man. Well, it can't be any worse than the fucking hits that I've taken, the mooks that I've taken. Those taste like straight up fucking pipe tobacco sometimes mixed with dabs. Yeah, we definitely gotta clean off our hands after this because this is fucking ridiculous. Hang on here, and I will be taking a much needed fresh rip after this. Just wanted to get this nice clean because once again, I ain't done so in a while, and that's kind of shameful to say. There we go. That's about as good as I'm gonna get that. Put the downstem back together, and we'll be ready to go. Sorry, y'all, if this took me a little bit of time. It's just, once again, this needed to be done. I'll keep that in mind. That's probably why. Let's just say it hasn't worked perfect for me. I've definitely had some troubles in between cleaning, which is probably why. So I'll be keeping that in mind from here on out. Only thing is, it's also conveniency. I I used to have money for really good cleaning products for my bong, but those type of amenities, at least for now, have kind of come short to me. So I'm trying to work on, at least if there's a home remedy that I can use to mix them together, see if I can do that. Oh man, that is fucked. Literally, dude. Check this out real quick. Clean down stem, resiny down stem. What the fuck? We let that shit get kind of gnarly, eh? Oh my god. This has needed to happen for a while. Yeah, you couldn't even see the logo branding on it. Fucking stinks to high hell. Oh, believe me, whenever I used to do this in the kitchen, when I had no choice, Mom definitely was not fucking happy. I don't blame her. You know. Ah, kitchen fucking reeks, you asshole. What did you do? The necessary evil. But yeah, this shit would reek up to high hell. Oh man, it's like a fucking tube of toothpaste. Oh my god. That is fucking gnarly, dude. Hang on a moment for me, please. That is fucking gnarly. Where are some paper towels? I'll use a damn sheet of paper if I have to. Fuck it. Fucking convenient paper towels right here. Quite literally. That actually works better than a regular paper towel. Not even gonna lie. Yeah. Thank God 80% of the feeling is killed in my hand. But that really wouldn't feel too well. Fingertips felt it though. I thank y'all for tuning in with me during this. Like I said, it's a necessary evil. Needs to be done. Fuckity fuck. That smell is something unholy, man. Something unholy. Holy shit. Silicone. Silicone, yeah. Only thing is, the silicone, this is my second one of these that I've had to get because the silicone kind of broke on me. So then there's that. Yeah, it's silicone. It doesn't snap like a glass downstem can have residue. But like I said, the silicone kind of wore out on me a couple of times. So that is fucking god awful. that is a magical way to put it. Oh shit. Oh, it's even worse to get off. Oh fuck. You almost have to melt your fucking hand to melt the resin off. That is nuts, dude. Hang on a moment here for me. Goodness grievous. No wonder Mom gets pissed when I do this out in the kitchen. Oh, fuck. This shit can fuck right off. Yeah, I'm not going to let it get that bad again. We let it get that bad again, we have a problem. So, let's see here. Now that we have a semi-clean, a lot more cleaner than we started out with downstem. Yeah. I'm gonna go over there and finally pick up some reps with y'all, yeah? Oh, bullshit. In 1 second here to final up. Scrape that out of the groove so it'll actually work. Ow. Almost get stabbed with a pin once or twice. Check. Ow. Fuck, dude. Now, for the next couple hours as well, we're going to work on cleaning out the fucking sink. Now there's that issue. Hang on. Let me put this back in the bung. Let me tie up my garbage can, because now that fucking reeks. Oh, man. That resin is nasty shit. Nasty, nasty, nasty shit. Good God. You need to be dealt with, though. Like I said, a very necessary evil. We got the down stem cleaned. Oh, fuck. All right, thank you. And I just saw that as I set my elbows down. Give me 1 minute. Holy shit. What am I doing? Oh. Like shit. Well, we got most of it off. Except for the sticky stuff. No puns intended. Oh, God, I can just hear them now. Holy shit. But yeah, we finally have a lot freaking cleaner piece than we started out with, and that's need to happen for a long time now. Oh, shit. One thing that happens when I clean that piece like that well is that downstem, right? It narrows down gradually without me even noticing it. And by the time it really needs to be cleaned, the airflow is really fucking narrow going through there. Well, you fully clean that thing out, and you got to take a head off it. All thrusters are fucking full force forward, man. Oh, shit. Rips like a fucking beast. And hang on, I'm going to go back over there real quick. I can see I'm going to have to deal with this in stages now. And wash my freaking elbows, my hands off again. Oh, boy. Paid for the ticket, ride the ride, right? I'll set that there for a moment. Not what I wanted to do this early in the morning, but you know what? It's fine. We're getting our shit together. Ooh. And that, right on. You can see it's kind of a nightmare. God. All right. Here we go. We're going back over there now. Not gonna torch you out with the sink anymore. I can only imagine what that noise sound like over the audio. Motherfuck! Oh! It's like it just magically appears. No, fuck that. I'm wiping that on a paper. I am not going back over there. Bullshit. Get off me. Alright. Enough mucking around with the fucking resin shit. Hey. Pat, you know, my mama's feeling that way. She's in like her 50s, I believe. Sorry if I aged you up, Mom. But yeah, she's kind of feeling like that, you know? And to me, that whole thing is if you feel like you're aging gracefully, Pat, you know, Once again, yeah, that's how Mom puts it to me. Her words, not mine, but she's like, there's this shit, then there's that shit, and then you enjoy this shit, and you enjoy that shit. And it just kind of goes down the list as you get older. Okay. Seems easy enough. Shit. Once again, it's not too much older than Mom here. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. You know? And I think, Pat, a little bit, you also kind of speaking, as far as that equilibrium goes on things, gives me a little bit of an idea for how she may be feeling, too. You know? Uh, how do I say this? Because it's about others and not myself, but since they've kind of told me that I myself exhibit, Alzheimer's dementia symptoms in what I put off, I have tried to look at others in that way, not with exactly those symptoms, but as far as, we get older and we get more tired and, you know, we get less tolerable to shit. And, well, I've been, let's just say it's made me have a little bit of a wake up call. Even as much as I thought I've had a wake up call here in the past 10 years, yeah, it's made me sit back and laugh with the generation before me if they feel like doing so about it, because they deserve that fucking laugh. Yeah. Oh yeah. You know. I thank you, Pat. I'll speak honestly. I've learned off of. I'll start here. I've learned off my family, and how do I say? As far as my elders, because I am one of the youngest in my family. We're getting the next generation coming through. But really one of the youngest in my family. So learned off of a lot of my elder family members what to do and really what not to fucking do. How to go about things in perfect example, but also perfect example of, all right, I'm not gonna fucking do that. I'm gonna be better. Yeah. Use that fucking edgy fucking Kratos quote where it actually has meaning. I'm gonna be better. I thank you, Pat. Because at this point, you could say with this way of thinking I got, things that can have a habit to form complexes. With this, I don't want it to, but I also want it to sink deep in my brain. You know? That life is about being a good person. I don't mean to bring this here, but if I may mention real quick about the Christianity, it's taught that, yeah, we accept that we're no better than anybody else. We also accept towards others that life is about improvement. Right? Not just staying stuck where we are, understanding that if we're where we are, yes, but also improving when we have the opportunity to. And that as far as myself, has just kicked me in the ass a lot lately. Once again, I don't try to pressure that onto people. That's not what it's about. But as far as sharing that good message, yes, I don't want to let that die out. I can't let that die out. That goes to something far more deeper than people might understand in the like mind, or still be learned about in their own life. That's also once again where it's up to me as a human to be understanding. You know, it goes a lot deeper than just shouting those messages at people. It's about our own well-being, other people's well-being, connecting on that, connecting on further betterment. Yeah, and then let's say all the deeper things might make themselves known to people as it goes on. Or at least that's my approach to it. You know, the only way I've ever drawn a line to that is if somebody's ever gone off about something that goes blatantly against, like, oh no, you can't heal. That's not even possible. Fucking this, that. Nah, fam. That's a downer message for me that I don't need to hear. You understand everybody's got freedom of beliefs, but nah, take that shit elsewhere. You know? Life's about improving. And I say that not towards y'all. I say that towards the experiences that I might have had throughout my time doing this already. You know? I support freedom of things, but I also support, once again, betterment. Mental betterment, physical betterment, all of it. I've told y'all before, my very surgeons have given me the responsibility, literally told me, like, if you don't do this, well, then if you ever fuck up, even if it's medical, you're going to be held accountable, you know, all the way to the extent. And I'm okay with that. I also, want to keep track of my symptoms because I also understand that not all of them are my fault when I snap out. And trying to explain that can only really be told in words and written down specifically. So where that is under accountability for me, I have to stay on that. Eh, not to bring some heavy shit to it, but it kind of is. You're under regards to tell us what's going on with you so we can help you figure out what's going on with you. Or if we can't help what's going on with you, well, then you're just considered like another case and you're going to be dealt with like another one. Not me. No, not me. I want to be the one who masters this. Masters myself. You know? They may sound like the same as, oh, gloaty being better than people, but no, it is way opposite. If anything, it's encouraging others to go on their own path with that. Do you feel like you can do this or do that? Empowerment. All the power to you. You know? It's never been about being better than people and being high up than people, And that's, if I may use, for example, the one thing the good book tells us to be careful of is you don't do that. You don't project yourself higher than people. You make it known that life is about improvement and not staying in the same place, but never about being better than people. Human like y'all on this world, man. But thank you, Arctic, Pat, company tuning in today and this morning. I appreciate it, man. I try to tie in, leveling with y'all with casual conversation. You know, break the stereotype of being real and actually be fucking real to y'all. I feel like people could use more of that throughout all the internet worlds nowadays, if we're willing to call it that. As far as people wondering what I bring to the table here, or I'm hoping to bring to the table with my channel, well, that's it. Amongst all the hobbies and screen reviews, art, all that, well, why am I doing all of that? Because I am who I am, right? I appreciate it, y'all. Hearing me out this morning, I know I might have gotten a little bit rambly from the coffee and dabs, but I appreciate it. It's good conversation where, once again, I feel like it needs to be. Without it, I literally do, mentally and neurologically, which goes into my actual health. Those Alzheimer dementia symptoms get exhibited. I forget who the fuck I am. And then I just go off of the habituals of those actions, and it's not pretty. So yeah, focusing on taking account for a beautiful morning and starting off a day better than before. It's good, man. It's good. It needs to be. Now, I won't say I also have to be careful in that area because I can lose myself there when things are really going on and I have to pay attention. Lose myself in the good of it all and become manic that way, man. Oh, shit. You kidding me? I remember I remember when it was just starting to be a thing, right? Or what I thought was just starting to be a thing with the whole dial up and the fucking bot head computers and fucking shit. You might have had system to system link if you wanted to play with a friend on two separate TVs in the same room. Uh, Aside from that, yeah, this shit's gotten way more technologically advanced since I've gotten older. I can only imagine what it was like really before those, basic caveman steps of it all. Probably a simpler time, you know? That one again, once again, is where I do try to respect the generation that came before me because I can only imagine what life, then was like, and the transition to now, and you know, sympathizing with that, I can only imagine like they've gotten different, you know, just like they're gonna get different for us someday. Man, all this wondering, where the generation before us isn't, in with this or in with that. Well, as far as the understanding of it goes, I kind of see why. There was this and this in these times, and not this and this. Hell yeah. Well, that's what I'm talking about, right? It probably made things a little bit easier to go with, right? There wasn't as much bombardment with things as, let's say, there is today, right? The phone dinging off every 5 seconds because, let's say, it only used to do that when it rang. Now it's doing that because antivirus, because of a fucking notification on YouTube, because of literally everything, right? So if we're minting it down to even that, electronics used to have a simpler way they worked, if I'm correct, yes? They weren't letting you know of every fucking Tom, Dick, and Harry of shit that would happen. Not to speak of, sayings I heard growing up, but yeah. you know? So that's what I'm talking about. Things worked a lot simpler, so you didn't have as much of a need to keep it strapped onto your fucking belt, yeah? At least that's what I remember from when I was little. I didn't, you know, having even a basic fucking flip phone that you could play Snake on wasn't a thing for me. Mm-mm. That was huge for me when I finally got one of them in my early teens. Once again, not growing up in that same era, but what it at least was like for myself, it sounds a little bit simpler because I wasn't given those technologies. Just here you go. No, those technologies were like either rewarded or as a maturity thing. Like when you are actually with your shit, whereas nowadays we got kids as young as 5 being held out fucking smartphones, whatever. Didn't happen with me. No. Oh, they're like, well, do you know how to use the thing? We'll put our numbers in there. It's very basic. Kind of brings me back to what I was saying about not even being a part of the whole growing up and being a part of this whole streaming thing late. I never got into this. It wasn't a thing. And see where that wasn't a thing. When something had to be handled, it was handled face to face. Right? That's why I get with people the way I do. If y'all want an explanation for it, yeah, it's a mixture of my mental quirks and my neurological quirks and brain damage that I have going on. And, being a little bit funny to handle, but also being from that. I'm not used to the whole fucking blah, 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 over a fucking mic. No, you want to say this, you want to say that. Let's talk about it. Where you want to meet up. And whereas I don't know that fucking person, got to be mentally handled to handle the unpredictable, right? There's a very straightforward approach I have to that. Don't waste no fucking time with it, and don't take any risks. You know? So yeah, there was, how I was brought up. There's how I handle myself with this. It's already too much energy for me to really mince words around with drama. I truthfully ain't about that. I get lost into some fucked up shit. Mm. That's why at one point in time I truly was set for other things. And those other things haven't gone away in my life just because I've quieted down, you know? I'll be honest with y'all, there's still oaths that I've taken, we'll say. There's still affiliations, if we want to call them, that are not gone from my life. My life is just quieted down. Because of family being that reason, and I asked because of family, and to them, that, if I could just focus on my shit, focus on my brain damage for a while, or else I'm gonna go fucking crazy, you know? So yeah, all those things, and that literally does go into the brain damage as well. You know, thinking one's crazy enough for this and that, and then realizing later on that I just need to fucking heal. You know. Mm, mm. As far as experiences, and what people can talk about in the internet, to that there's a very fine line of regard and discrepancy versus being truthful with people, and to that truthful line, almost not caring. You know. Hopefully y'all can understand it. For me, as a line of just relating to y'all, one man's story to another, or one human story to another, That with mixed with moving, mixed with surgery, mixed with life trauma, one thing after the fucking next. The list can go on, you know? At this point in my life, I am really looking to heal and just be a calmer person, or else bad things happen. you know? We stay medicated, we stay sedated enough to where we can figure things out rationally. Mm. Mm. Then once again, that goes right back to what I was talking about in the beginning. Might even be a byproduct of it, where I've gotten to in this conversation now. Because when things were simpler, I wasn't feeling like this. I wasn't as stimulated by technology, which can really have an effect on that. It drives me fucking batty. Things seem simpler even on the brain damage end of things. I wasn't as in, not to mince words with y'all, literally constant pain every fucking day. I could actually cooperate and go easy about and talk to people without losing my shit. Granted, there was still fucking life trauma, but let's say I handled it a lot calmer than, all right, what needs to be done about it? You know? I was more reserved, and I kind of miss that. Right on. The CB? I've heard awesome stories about CB. Yeah! See, that sounds like a fucking nostalgic time to be alive, right? Yeah, I've heard some fun things with the CB. See, wish I had one growing up. Cool shit. You had like your channel handle, and then you literally search that person by their vocal channel, yeah? Yeah, sounds cool as shit. Or by their broadcast channel? Yeah, hell yeah. See, I'll be honest. I didn't want to, hype up an idea, but when I first started doing a lot of this, I thought it was going to be similar to that. Honestly, you know, sitting in front, doing a little fucking broadcast stream out, and, whatever picked up over the airwaves, fucking right on. And there's actually a fucking show that I watched that got me even more inspired to do that. There's kind of a guy who does this now, and he's got a very good look on things, even in life, tying everything together that we've been talking about. Duncan Trussell made a podcast, and then he made a show which has this podcast formatted into the show, right? And this kind of has the premise of that, right? So Duncan Trussell's podcast is just that, him would talk with different people. Well, this show, or adult cartoon, if you will, is a cartoon of that with the same whole conversation put into. And the premise goes is it's a CB airwave broadcast going out, except for it's got this whole multidimensional aspect to it. He's streaming this broadcast out and multidimension, which then fucking travels to said multidimension at that time, has interview with said client, which at that time in uh on the actual podcast is a person that he has on the podcast. So he uses the voiceover from them that he talks to on whoever it may be, and he'll use them as the voiceover for the other, let's say, animated characters. And each episode is kind of a walkthrough of this whole kind of podcast conversation, right? Where at first, yes, did start out something kind of like a CB something when he first really started it. Since then, it's gone to what we have today, kind of with the actual podcast elements and him having a series out, and it's cool shit. It's cool shit. He talks about some interesting things in there. Each one is a really unique take on, well, looks alike, different views. And it's not, stereotypical towards religion or nothing like that. It actually ties every one of them together beautifully, in a very harmonious way of speaking. I literally, the first time I found this was and researched it was I was just got weed back and I'd been sober for a while. So I smoked some, found this, and just had this experience with listening to this dude talk about different, podcasting it out about different aspects about life. And then I come to find out that it actually started as a podcast, which made me get more interested into it. To find out this dude was just CBing it over a talk line. Hell yeah. Hey, don't blame that. Once again, things were simpler then, You had your condensed audience, whereas nowadays people are like pushing for 200, 300 fucking. How can you conversate with 300 fucking people at once? Fuck. Yeah, things are a lot more condensed. People still had, the broadcasting that they were looking for, but it was able to keep track of it, if I'm explaining it correctly off of what I remember. Not all the way guessing, but if we talk about what I remember correctly. Yeah. Yeah. See, yeah, you had the different platform waves. So, hell yeah. Onyx, that's fucking badass. That's fucking badass. I was actually just taking a minute here to think on that statement. Independent radio. Your sound card into a CB radio. That's interesting shit. It's like an IT tech warrior together approach. I like it. See, uh, I how do I explain this to y'all? That once again, throughout what I'm trying to create, what I'm trying to do, it might be a really unique fucking approach where a lot of people might ask me, "What the fuck is this?" But that's kind of what I'm going for, like a slightly technoized with the fucking lights and posters I got up version of a CB broadcast, the style of anyway, that will have reviews and conversation formatted into it. But I'm looking for a unique approach to that. It's all something that's going to be formatted here within the next couple of years. A lot of time to think about it. Hell yeah. Oh, nowadays, I don't doubt it. They got an app for nearly everything now. I found apps for audio crisping up to actually edit and crisp up your audio to work better with the OBS. Bunch of shit. Hell yeah. Uh, Cheers, y'all. This is a good conversation. I like the flow it is. Having a good time this morning. Yeah, this morning? God, my time's all fucked up. Still morning, Johnny. Hell yeah. I'm having a great time this morning. Cheers, y'all. I got a bonger for packed. Holy shit. That's gonna take some getting used to. Oh. Just cleaned out that sound stem. Oh, from being really narrow to being able to fuel up and smoke like that. And now it hits. I don't like using a face filter. No, I don't like the phone. Go with it. I don't blame that. I don't fucking blame that. I'm trying to be careful of that shit myself. See, that's one thing that Mom, bless her heart, has really instilled into me herself. Is we got all this techie shit, and some of it's useful for what you need to do. Some of it's just a fucking distraction. We've got a phone to connect to my care services, separate number, and then we have a laptop to log my hours into, and then my mom has a separate one for the shit that she does. And we've talked about it many times. It's too fucking much. Like they literally, if I may go off on a short tangent here for a second, they literally told my mom, they're like, no, you can't use your phone and your number. You have to get a whole other phone. You have to buy a whole other phone. Right? Won't cover it. Nothing. Nope, just got to buy another phone. Doesn't matter if you got the money or not, right? So she had to buy a whole other phone just to keep in contact with care services. Oh, and that's another thing too. The fucking apps, the cameras, all that shit. Some of these apps, keep in mind, they make you buy. And they've, had the best of the best fucking memberships to keep on professional, so you got to get those too. Cannot ID a person behind glass. Oh shit. Puts up like a barrier or something? I'm curious. Right on. Learn something new every day. Yeah. To be honest with you, that's some secrets I should have picked up some other areas of life. Surprised I didn't. Oh shit. I'm gonna sit down outside. And I've got a lot of hits. I've been just sitting here visiting with y'all, and I'm glad to keep doing so. So, we're gonna get out the papers while we do so. Oh, I lost all my note working yesterday. That's what I don't like about this multitasker. Sometimes it shuts off and it just boots off all your shit. Going back to technology. Ah, fuck. What was I even? Then I forget. Then yeah. Holy shit. Eye doctors hate prescribing real glass lenses. Holy fuck. Okay. I'm really learning a thing or two. Makes a lot of fucking sense to me. I didn't know that. Excuse me. Excuse me. That's up perfect. Something that works that well, right? What the fuck? No, that's science, right? Something that'll actually have that interaction with the spectrum of it fucking blocks that out. Can't get past that shit unless you find a way to bend the laws of that. Which, maybe in the years coming, might find a way to do too, but not fucking yet, from what it sounds like. Yep. Adds those points together and then makes it great. And, that. It's also made it a fucking nightmare for me getting my ID in the past too. Whenever I've had to get it renewed. Shit, because I go by from beard to no beard, just like less than the fucking seasons by the fucking week, almost. Um. Oh shit. Let's just say where I do not have glasses, my my fucking facial appearance goes as quick as this goes on and off. Keeps up with that just the same. Yeah, I'm curious about that too. You know, this is probably about like 10 years ago or something we're talking. But I thought they made them really in like thick fucking, or at least good strength glass. Once again, it's probably been a time since, so I don't know still. Hold on a second. But I will say it feels nice to have my sleep schedule reversed again, getting up in the morning here lately. Feels awesome. Feel refreshed. I don't feel as mentally fucked. Oh, that. See, the diabetes thing, there's different types, They can do crazy fucking end effects to your body. Sadly, I myself do not understand it, but seeing the effects that it's had on people, I can sympathize with it. It messes up where your glucose works correctly, yeah? Am I correct? Once again, I don't know about this technicals of it, but I've seen it wage hell on people. My mom's ex-husband here, as much as me and him fucking butted heads. That's one thing I did feel for the guys. That fucking helped, dude. Yeah. It's one of those literally wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy type of things. Literally. We're talking about how I felt about some people on the fast here. Yeah. Oh, I thought. Oh, shit, I thought there was three. There's two types. Okay. And isn't it like a thing with the process of it? One messes up the first part of the process of how it breaks it down, and then the other type messes up the other process of how it breaks it down. Once again, y'all can teach me a thing or two, because the very discussion I'm having with y'all right now, I'm learning a thing or two from this. These are genuine questions and not know-it-all shit. Babies. Hang on, let me minimize this. A moment. Type 2 diabetes don't need insulin so far, yes. You are no carbs, sugar, peptide, pancreatic cancer, God, CIA, and my granddaughter, she needs insulin. Oh my goodness. That that leaves me speechless. I didn't know it could have that many effects on the body. Wow. Maybe three. Arctic, I'm just curious myself on that one. I might have been wrong too. I was just mentioning question wise. Like I said, I'm still learning about a lot of my own health. Is yeah. As far into life as it already feels, what I'm getting at is I still got much to learn myself, so I'm taking every minute to, and I'm learning a fuck ton about how things work. Learning from, well, sources I trust, and people that speak straight to the point, not going to dick around about it. That's why, once again, I support the honesty. I appreciate the honesty. Yeah. Any further than that, yeah, I got more to learn. Sorry, it's a funny topic, just nervous laughter. Hmm. Shit. Yep. Yep. So that was Charlie here. It's his own life story. I won't say much. Everybody's got their own privacy, but that was one of the things, was just he needed to balance it out with the sweets. Now, here's something which I really need to mention to y'all, right? Myself. I am borderline with that. I am borderline with that. I have blood sugar issues where it'll dip and no, it'll skyrocket, and I need to eat something like bread or something to really level it out. And I mean like the natural bread here, and I try to make sure if there's any sugar in that as well. Fucking, or if it dips, I will usually have like maybe a piece of one of those uh, peanut butter oatmeal pies over there. Now, I haven't been diagnosed diabetic, but as far as that borderline blood sugar issue, I myself have that going on. Sometimes I need to do something to bring it down, other times I need to do something to bring it up. Hmm. See, that right there is what I myself try to keep track on as far as how it's run in my family. Um, Trying to eat things to bring it down, trying to eat things to bring it up, and keeping that overall energy level kind of really equilibrated. You can say kind of sensitively. 'Cause if it goes any far one way or any far the other way, yeah, I myself kind of get kind of fucked. Mom, bless her heart, of everything she helped me remind me of. That's one thing she really helped me stay on the ball with is, you know, did you get something in your stomach yet? Literally the reason why I got the fridge up here is with that whole tendency to forget, even to go down to the kitchen and get something to eat. I look over at my fridge and it triggers that process to, oh, okay. See, that's the thing. I, let's say starting out when I first vaguely felt symptoms of stuff like this, that I was horrified, like phobia wise, of the whole pricking the blood sugar thing, right? Nowadays, I give a fuck about it. If I had to do something to, get a sample of something to get some blood sugar readings, I'm down for it. Shit. Because, yeah, other than that, I don't know if there's any other way to check those things. Hang on. Gonna look kind of sketchy. I don't mean to huff Sharpies. I just need to see if this one's fucking. No, that one's all the way dead. All the way dead. Meaning if I tried to draw with it, I still wouldn't be able to get ink out of there. Alcohol on the ink. Alcohol, yeah. Sorry. I'm just going through a little bit of OCD this morning as well. I apologize. It's, you know, I will tie it up by saying that. I will tie it up by agreeing with that, Pat. But let me explain something. It's been it's been interesting. Right? It has been, my whole life, which has been filled to the brim with already experiences. Watching her go through hell, watching me go through hell in the hospital. Um, then there's been, the quirks, if you'll call them, or the bounds and bumps that might have happened in the road of understanding with each other. You know, it's been it's been a full road already so far between me and her, but I can say that all of it's got me closer to Mama Bong in the end. All of it's got me a lot closer to my mom. You know, and she herself, I will say once again, I come from that religious cut from the cloth, so that's just kind of, I don't want to say instilled because it's not a brainwash thing. It's not. It's a free point of view thing that, love towards people, especially my family, you know. Uh, there's those values of honor thy father and thy mother. Well, if I've already noticed it, the whole thing with me and a father, that is what it is. You know, I connected with man on Facebook when I was some. That's a different story. Mom has gone beyond bounds to fill what I've needed in my life, even amidst all the chaos. And you know, Pat, that's what I'll say as well. And I guess I have a really weird outlook on that. I'm sorry if I do. It probably goes to show where, what some people might simply call father issues, but I digress. I've gone to see a couple different outlooks all add up to be. What having a shitty father figure, if you even want to call them that, what having no father figure, and what having a great one all looks like. Um, Not really the last one in my life, but the first two, yeah. And from those first two, I've learned off the last one. What somebody should be. To summarize, witnessing a lot of the shit that I have already in life that shouldn't be, I've learned, okay, this is what I want to be. This is who. Well, no. Let me go back. Not that, but the opposite has made me look at this is who I want to be. What I don't want to be, you know, I can sense y'all pick up what I'm saying here. Seeing what I don't want to be has made me realize what I want to be. Yeah. Not to mince words with y'all. See, that's why I'm here. I, you know, every day my forgetfulness goes in on that too. To the core. On this automatic track of just, I'm better off left alone because if any stimuli gets to me in the wrong way, I'm going to fucking go down the wrong track. And I don't want that for people. But then already trying to be like that, I find myself already snapping off on people, and even mom is what I'm getting to. And then yes, it affects me. At first, I honestly felt, and still kind of do feel borderline sociopathic, where it kind of takes me some days to pick up those emotions and realize those emotions. But part of the thing about improving is admitting and moving on. We speak it into existence, and then we speak it into the past. Speak it into existence and speak it into the past. Yes. So we're once again drawing back to what I was saying earlier. I have learned what I want to be and what I don't want to be, and learning that I don't want to be a hollow piece of shit. And even if some days it takes me to have an idea, if I don't feel emotions, then have an idea of them to start with, and then it brings back those emotions. Right? And that's always kind of therapeutically what I've taught myself, not really what somebody's therapeutically taught me. No, I found that out my own dealing with shit is if I can't honestly feel something in my core and I feel like I'm just going point blank numb on it, then focus on an idea of it, right? At first. And then might seem like acting at first, but bear with people. You go off that idea and you keep doing it and then you feel the spirit of it, right? You feel the spirit of it, and this new thing might come back or come to you to begin with. You're like, wow, what's this? That is the feeling of caring for somebody, maybe even felt for the first time. It's a profound thing to explain, but honestly, on a daily basis, I've sometimes had to bring myself there. So, as far as losing track on things, and sometimes it can turn into drama, believe me. I know on a real level, as I'm sure y'all do too, what that fucking feels like. And that's exactly what I'm getting at is relating to you on a real level, 'Cause I know y'all are real people. And that real understanding is also that commitment towards y'all. Recognizing y'all as real fucking people. Giving y'all the what are the words that I'm groping for here? The respect of seeing you that way instead of just having this stereotypical internet conversation with y'all, you know? Because y'all are more than that, good people, capable of good things. Fitting of, well, once again, real conversation. It all draws me back to, betterment in general. Yeah, I could say, betterment of myself, yeah, but that's a selfish way to look at things. Betterment of it all, you know? No matter what you look at, it's starting somewhere. And then maybe as we all start somewhere, things will become clearer to us. I've heard people talk about that. One point in time they had this point of view, and then they even spoke on that. I really was hardcore this way, but after seeing things talking to people, starting to feel a little bit like this. That's beautiful. In a good way. That's fucking beautiful. It's opening up of consciousness. And once again, I focus on things like this myself because I find if I don't, I go right back into that Alzheimer's kind of dementia thinking state where I don't even remember how to fucking take care of myself. It's just sad. Yeah, aside from the whole negativity thing, it's a whole different monster. That's where mom comes home from work and she's like, oh, there's fucking 3 meals sitting here. What the fuck have you been doing? Well, honestly, my brain's been feeling brain dead half the day. You know? Running back to it, it makes it actually so I can focus. It's real. Because, yeah, being blatant with y'all, if I didn't do those things, I and they've told me, if this gets worse with you, is you really need to tell us because we need to do something about it, and which might mean I need to go somewhere. Speaking bluntly to y'all, you know, I don't want to be that real of a motherfucker, even though the risk some days fucking stands for itself. You know, no, I want to see healing, and I believe it for all y'all as well. God, I'm sorry about the heavy shit this morning, y'all, but waking up early kind of gets me on a fresh note. Makes me kind of look at it and wonder how I'm going to go get the day. Some sativa helps. Hey, Pat, I just saw that. Very good to see you, Pat. Always a welcome presence. Always good people. And I appreciate it. I hope you have a beautiful day starting out, yeah? Hell yeah. Shit. I got me a fresh bong here that'll hopefully level out my chattiness with y'all, eh? I was gonna say, I hope I'm not rattling y'all's ear off this morning. I know it's still early. I appreciate that, Pat. Y'all are, yeah, as viewers and all that shit. No, y'all are love people around here. I appreciate y'all. Each one of y'all is a part of what goes on here, and I appreciate it. That's about making it better things, and yeah, because all y'all are good fucking people. Yeah, I don't blame that. It's been a while since I've had me a good stogie. Yeah, those are cheap mids right there compared to what I've had before. I'm talking a Garcia Vega fucking stogie. Yeah. No, I'm very much appreciating chilling out with y'all this morning. I think it's fucking awesome. I'm glad that once again I got the schedule switched around here. Glad that I see company on here in the early morning too. I didn't know some of y'all were early birds. Shit. See, Arctic, real quick. That right there, just thinking about it, I had a portion in time here where I was living out on, I was talking about this a couple days ago, this body of Canisius Lake. And my schedule every morning was I would wake up just as the sun was coming up, walk down my stairs, down to the level of the lake, because it would go uphill and the house was raised. Walk down, go into my little inn cove that I made my own when we first moved there. Had a mini fridge down there, opening the little patio and the lake. So I had a couple of things down there, right? Also, there was a convenience store across from the road that had all my favorite shit. I could just pick up my beer, my things of malt, and my cigars, as well as my bait. And the lady in there is fucking awesome. I actually still swing by and get to see her every now and then. Good fucking people. It remembers me from all the times I've gone in there multiple times a day. Fucking go across the road back and forth from my house to this place. Right? Start out my morning, fucking get my shit when they'd open up. Go back to the house, across the road. Set up in there, have my fishing. Right? Have me a cigar. And once again, they're good fucking cigars, man. Garcia Vegas, deep flavor profiles with them. Not something simple like, oh, it tastes like a sweet, you know? No, these things were complex. Similar to like, you've heard the thing about when Arnold Schwarzenegger talks about a stogie? Similar to that, we were talking about flavor. Mm. The actual kind of first real cigars that taught me how to hit one of them correctly, so it doesn't burn up and char up and get nasty on you. Uh, them cigars taught me how to gauge it out and uh, get the flavor notes. Which that one was like vanilla, kind of like a clove something, cardamom, if you will. It was complex. It had some things there going on. Yeah. This had a little bit of that. It was like vanilla, cardamom. Oh shit! What else was going on here? I'm going off of memory here. Garcia Vega. It was a complex flavor. You'd have to sit there for a moment and kind of like think about the notes to it. But that's part of the beauty of fucking cigar smoking for serious ones of it, right? Oh shit. Honestly, that's something I get back into. I mean, like get a small fucking humidor and get back into. Yeah. Cause yeah, there was some experiences I had with cigars that were just excellent. See, there's one that I want to check out, and Arctic. I don't know if you've had the experience of, but these acid cigars. They usually got like that fucking dirt biker emblem going across it. But the acid cigars, acid. I've seen them down here in the humidor at the smoke shop for fucking forever. I've seen reviews on them for a good time now, and I've heard, once again, a complex smoke about them, even more so than the Garcia Vegas here. Now, does all that add up? I don't, you sound like somebody who's had to go around with different, grades of them. If you've heard of the acid ones, let me know. ACID. Because, yeah, I'd like to get the experience of trying one of them at least once in my life. And I say once in my life because they're fucking pricey. Uh, the Garcia Vegas were the fucking tube ones. Oh, that's alright. Shit. I still keep looking around, though. 'Cause, yeah, I've heard they're a complex smoke. But them tube ones there, that's what the Garcia Vega ones were. And first getting into that, I thought it was something fancy to pick up whenever I was once again really wanting to have a day of it. Get my blazer out, get my fucking top hat out, and go out fishing. Fucking pick up one of them, put it in the side there, be chawing on that back when I still had fucking teeth. Well, I'd be fucking sitting out in the dock with a IPA. That's also what developed my love of IPAs too. Just that whole experience together. I fucking had my IPA. my bong right next to me, my fold-out chair, and a good stogie. Right out in the dock, and I mean right next to the water, putting that chair right here. Oh, man. Looking out over that lake was heaven on earth, if we want to call it that, not to worldly trigger anybody. I don't think y'all are that type of crowd. Y'all don't give a fuck. But yeah, it was fucking beautiful. God, it was beautiful. That lake's right down here. I didn't move too far from it. Yep. And there's a Y in the middle of Garcia and Vega. Spanish, I believe. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, that is good shit. See? Yeah. I had a good experience out there. Oh, man. Now, I don't mean to sound, behind my ears or nothing with the whole cigar smoking thing, but I truly have developed just as much of a passion to it as I do strain reviews. And pipe tobacco is no fucking exception to that either, just the same passion with it. Used to have me a good old little corncob pipe. Oh, man. But cigars? Yeah. Certain cigars, and I mean very few, I found out that those companies would actually use fucking pipe tobacco in the cigar mixture. So what I would do is I would smoke it, uh, kind of chop it with a cutter, so it was chopped well, and I would use the half. Once again, this is a blend that had half pipe tobacco in it for the stogie. I would use half of that to actually use the corncob pipe mixture, and then I would smoke the rest traditionally as a cigar. Loved it. Oh, loved it. Shit. Oh man, I can get back into that all over again. You know, it's one of those kind of fine wine aspects. Whether it's a strain review or good cigar, love, love, love shit like that. You know? Yeah, it's one of the good things about some of the hyperizer CD up there. Able to just kind of think about that shit and kind of try to break it down aspect by aspect while I'm enjoying it. I love shit like that. Excuse me. Anthony Cleopatra. 1 second. I have my overlay literally right here, mini screen. Let me type it in. Anthony Cleopatra. 1 second. Cleopatra. Let's see what comes up. Oh shit. These fucking cigars were inspired by a damn play. They were inspired by a Renaissance style play. That's interesting. Hang on, I gotta wait for this thing to boot up here. Yep. Oh, I see what First Things Matter reminded you. It's got that same Y in the break of the name. Antonio Cleopatra Cigars. Highly popular cigars brand dates back to 1879. Yep. Named after the historical lovers. Yeah. That is cool shit. Ooh, hey, that sounds nice. A good, I haven't had. Oh shit, I haven't had some good, a good Cuban. No, I haven't had got to enjoy one of them yet. I'm hoping at some point in my life, you know. There's a stereotypical shit. You might have seen the clip that Arnold Schwarzenegger was going out about. He was like, "Hey, dude, just rip the stogie out of my mouth." And then he dipped it in bourbon. I think he's bourbon or whiskey. And then he said inhale. And then he took it from him again, dipped it, and said inhale. And he said, that experience stuck with him. Well, I'm curious about it now. Oh, shit. You take a good Cuban like tequila or something, and then a good Cuban cigar, and try to do that method with it. I wonder. Oh, I fucking wonder. That'd be highly fucking flammable, but after you let it dry out, yeah. But going back to, that's an experience for me to check off the list. If I can try a good, genuine Cuban cigar, if I can find one, if they don't like go out of, don't know what's gonna happen. Especially with generations coming up, right? So I can still find one when I had the money. Yeah. And that's not something I'm gonna fucking destroy. No. No, no, no. No, no, no. That's gonna be something that I save up, get a chopper for. Fucking whenever I gotta set it aside and then relight it, it's gonna be chopped off a little bit in the end, relit the proper way. Yeah. Like I said, man, that's one of my off interests. I can really get into the whole cigar passion. Ah, but then again, there's still a lot of kinds I got yet to try, and I kind of take it moderately because I already do pet tobacco in here, and I don't want to. Hey guys, at the age of fucking 30. so, so I'm trying to moderate it somehow. But yeah, there's still a lot of kinds I want to try. A lot of kinds I've heard about. Dude, that's fucking great. Hang on 1 second here for me. Do we have more coffee? I'm gonna take y'all over here with me real quick. We're gonna make some more coffee. Oh, believe me, even if I already seem chatty, I need it for today. Can't be going to sleep. Got things going on today. So we're gonna make us some more coffee here. One, spend some time with y'all chilling. It's already got espresso extract in there, so I'm just gonna add some water to it. But yeah. See. Hang on 1 second. I'll read that there. Oh, it's afraid me discontinue these cigars in 2008. I'm gonna check at the tobacco shop next month. Them things were good. I was just gonna say, mid reading that. Let's hope that some people with that type of insider knowledge right before this happened, took an opportunity to have their stash put away. Because that's something I definitely like to see. Because once again, they discontinued them. That's something if somebody put away a stash of that people really want to fucking try. You got that shit fucking sealed in the humidor. Oh, see, it's gonna be worth its experience in more ways than one. You know. And once again, I say that literally off of what people do with that experience. Different values to people. Somebody might see the highest price you can fetch, while somebody, when that's discontinued, can also see the most genuine occasion to smoke that thing on. Shit. Yeah. Yeah. Talk about something genuine added to the collection. But then again, for me myself, well, that's another building block scheme. Get work done so that we can start on, let's say, some collections of things. Amongst them is, well, also for me, a Roar glass piece collection. Hunting down pieces that Roar's discontinued. You can only find pieces, fucking at certain places. Like their Coke City collab. Just like these fucking cigars. Once again, call it the fucking obsessive compulsive. Not gonna call it a disorder in this area because it can prove useful, right? But yeah, chase down fucking rare collections like this shit. And, all the time together the smoking culture. So, you got your different smoking aspects. Yeah, chase down different, rarities that might have been around at certain areas in once again, said culture that I can't really find around anymore. Shit. I can tie my cigar smoking and my bong interest right together. You know? Certain glass pieces, certain cigars that just aren't around anymore that really, fetched interest for, once again, that experience of. Or a lot of fucking reasons, honestly. The whole meaning of what that happened when the release happened. To one person to the next. Hang on here. I'll give y'all a break from my blabbering here real quick, and I got a bowl of the dab head up here. It's some sativa, so it might make us more talky, but I digress. Fucking cheers, y'all, eh? Pop Rock Sativa and Mac 1. And then later on, I am actually going out to get more stuff. Hang on. Let me take a second. I'm taking this bowl. I had to keep my blood sugar steady, so I had to take a bite or two. What's up? There's the daisies we're getting here real quick. Here we go. Immediately feel better. All right. Let's see here. Oh, I'm on my foot. And then I have a fresh bowl packed in just right on. And thank y'all for your patience. God, that feels better. Blood sugar started to dip there on me for a moment. Cheers, Shelly. Oh, now let's hope this hit doesn't mess up blood pressure. Oh, cheers, yeah. We got Gelato 41 and Mac. Cheers. Now, I'm going to once again take a little bit of a break on this because A, I need to hydrate. B, wow. And to stay a little bit more clear headed. Just whether it's indica or sativa. Sativa goes right to my head and can make me feel kind of funny. So, with Aaron's coming up this afternoon, I need to get my corporeal shit together. As I'm dying into the can. Right? Holy shit. Talking about getting my shit together as I'm fucking spewing into there. But yeah. Oh, shit. Plus, that hit got me pretty rocked. Wow, dude. It was beautiful with the coffee. Oh, shit. What am I doing? Not even stoned, and I put the jar over there before I even... Ooh! I've heard of Drew Estates. And of course, yeah, acids. These are better. Yeah. Yeah. Take the cans out. Oh, they gotta come up. Shit, y'all. Sorry about that. Mom just got home. Um, I, once again, speaking of a couple minutes ago, getting my corporeal shit together, I gotta take some more strides to do that here. A, I gotta pick up some more pot. So we're gonna be having some different strains. New smoke shop to go to. They're gonna would definitely a new smoke shop. They got stuff that Mom likes already. We're gonna see what new variety they got. So hopefully have some new variety to smoke with on here later. Um, but yeah, I gotta get my shit together. It's been a real pleasure hanging out with y'all this morning. Really, I've enjoyed it greatly. Um, I really appreciate starting my morning off with y'all, and y'all really helping me make it a good one. Shit. I will, of course, be up this afternoon because I got some new strains. I'm gonna have to some new strains to work on. So we're gonna see what's up. But yeah, I gotta go out and get all that shit done before I can do that. So I don't know if I can take another hit with y'all because I'm already pretty rocked. But yeah, I will see y'all on the one tonight. Stay lit, stay lifted. Much love to y'all. Yeah. Wish y'all a very good morning. Peace. Arctic, thank you. You have a great day as well. Much love to you, fam. I'll see y'all hopefully on the one here later. Alright. Stay lifted in peace. Much love.